get back at it. It's quite a bit of time actually passed since I last recorded anything here. So swapping parts from one engine to the other. This is the engine that is going into the car from the flat car. As you can see, I've already got the wiring harness from the good engines already on here. Oil cooler, the hoses here, the vacuum stuff here. Back from the machine shop today, got the flywheel resurfaced. Just trying to kind of put this puzzle back together now and trying to remember exactly how I took all the wiring off here. Not too difficult. These are basically just your fuel injectors and your coils that have to go under all the intake manifold. All the parts. Actually, let me take the camera off to show you what I got going on here. Just like that. Okay, so what are we here? So this is the broken engine here. Got everything except for the oxygen sensors and the coils taken off. I'm also gonna swap the engine mounts, the motor mount here, the one motor mount here, over on the good engine. So things are coming together. Have all the parts lined up here. Intake, power steering pump, bracket, alternator, starter. So everything's just nicely just sitting there waiting to be installed. Bought a whole bunch of parts here. I'll go over those later on. New clutch, thermostat, water pump, filters, serpentine belt. Spark plug tubes. Here I got the oil filter and spark plugs and whatever else I got left in there. That's gonna all have to go on this engine. This is dragging on a little bit too long for me. I just want to get this engine assembled and ready to be put into the car. I don't like these long projects to just kind of drag on. Car is sitting there, the weather is getting nice out, so it's time to finally get this car on the road. I still don't know if the engine is actually gonna run, taking a little bit of a gamble here, but you know, life is all about a gamble, and sometimes you just have to take a little bit of a chance, and a chance I'm taking here, and I feel pretty confident that the engine runs just fine, and that's why I'm going ahead with a new clutch and flywheel and water pump and air oil separator and a whole bunch of new gaskets and seals that I'm putting in this thing to make sure I have to go back in there once it's in there running and driving the car around. So I'm going to continue on with putting all the peripherals on this car, on the engine I mean, right? I'm going to show you around my garage, which is kind of messy because I still got, you'll see. You'll see why my garage is a little bit messy, and not just because of the cars in here. Okay, like I said, here's the good engine that is just about to be assembled. There's not much left for me to take off this engine here, coils and the oxygen sensors, and once this car is actually then running, then looking forward to cracking this baby open and see what kind of work it needs. If I feel ambitious enough and the parts are not going to be cost prohibitive, then I'm definitely going to go dive into this baby and rebuild it. Well, here's the car just waiting for its driver. Parts, intake, transmission. I just can't bring myself to put a dirty transmission back in the car, so I have to obviously give that a good little scrub. Let's see the other parts for the flat car, transmission. Oh, my wife's flowers are taking over. My son's longboard and skateboard. Got some Christmas decoration under the car that's going in the backyard. There's another project I'm doing for my daughter. I'm actually building her a lemonade stand that she's going to run this summer. So lots of things to do. Trying to get this Porsche to be on top of my list, but it just seems to be slipping down every time I turn my head. So anyway, that's where we're at. This is what we're looking at. I just want to hop to it and get this thing done. Well, seems as though power steering pump is in lines or installed. This is everything's tight. Well, which one do I pick? Flat car? Original. This row is better.
Next time I gotta drive home.
Why?
So stupid.
Why?
Construction workers finding the phone.
Doesn't take his head. It was an adventure. Okay, you might want to put some old clothes, old shoes on, and I can come over here and get you to do some wrenching. That's like good clothes.
This is horrible clothes.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, I like wrenching. Actually, give me a rundown what you're doing right now and why I'm wrenching. I don't know, learn why, I just want to do it.
Wait. So right now I'm installing all the peripheral parts, like alternator, power steering, starter, oil cooler, from the bad engine has good parts to the good engine has bad parts.
And this is, the good engine is the gray one.
That's what's going in the car.
This one's called gray? Are you swapping the engines?
Yeah, I'm swapping engines. Okay. Is this the first you're hearing this or what?
No, I just forgot.
Okay. So right now I'm putting the intake manifold on this side. Here, can you pass me that spray that's sitting on the floor over there, please?
And all of the, even though it's in a flood, it still works?
Yep. No, that's the that remains to be seen actually.
So that's the hypothesis.
It's called taking a chance.
And if it doesn't, then
And I'd be in a bad mood for a long time.
Because that's a lot of wasted time.
Yeah, pretty much. So just we cleaned the surface here. Put new gaskets in here. This is the intake manifold.
I think I did really good on my history test.
What's that?
I did really good on my history test.
What was history test? What was the history test?
Very good.
Did you study for it?
Yeah.
Did you study for it?
Yeah.
And how about your English assignments on Monday?
Pretty much done. You just said you want to look over it first.
Oh yeah, I want to see it.
It's been a short story I read.
So the objective of can you teach a look at a rough draft is
So she can quickly edit it.
and you can fix it. You then can fix what you need to fix. Ooh, what's that? And then you can get a better mark. Why would you do that? That's a no-brainer to me. You know the difference between lefty loosey and righty tighty?
Yes. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Pretty much everything.
Okay, so it's a pretty important job for you. I haven't done this before in this car either. So you are going to. This is a water pump here. You take this out. See, there is a. Actually, first you're going to find yourself a 15mm. This is 15mm wrench here. Socket. I want you to take this mount of this 1, 2, a bolt here, and a bolt here. So what you're going to do is take this bolt and this bolt out. But remember which one's left and right. And then I believe you just loosen these. Don't take this out, just loosen them, okay? They're both 15 millimeter right here. Okay? Can you do that?
I sit down doing it.
I'm not going to start working on cars by sitting down. I can. I've had a few more years experience.
Get on my knees then.
Well, you can do just there.
15 millimeter. What is this one? So this bolt, that bolt.
Yeah. I said this one here, this one here, and this one here. You take out.
Touch.
Right here.
Oh, that one.
Right. And this one here and this one here just loosen.
Okay, so take out these two, loosen those two, so it doesn't fall off.
Can I use a magnet? Small magnet, like a telescopic magnet. Can you pass it to me?
Sure.
You're
sitting on it. Right there. Okay, this is an antenna. Yeah, that's the one.
You say, oh, that was done. Did you find out how this thing got destroyed? The engine?
I don't think the guy maintained it properly. That's what I think.
Maybe he just had money to give it away.
No, he didn't maintain it properly. I looked at some other things in the car and it doesn't work. Was he maintained that well?
Like he didn't take care of it, he just didn't know how to maintain it.
That's what maintenance is.
No, but the interior of it.
Well, the interior is fine. It's called engine maintenance, sure. Engine maintenance. You want to drive this car, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't help. You don't help, you don't drive. That's how it works. You don't help, you don't get to drive. And you want your own car one day, right?
Mm-hmm. This would be really good.
So, you do not want to know how to maintain the maintenance on the car?
Yeah.
So okay, you're 15 years old and you're working on a Porsche engine.
Hey, I don't know how I'm gonna get the opportunity is with someone mechanic.
You're not going to become a mechanic.
So how much do you want to put this in? Just like enough that it's almost out?